Hello there! It's Fortnite update day yet again, and like usual, I'm here to go over all the map changes and story secrets you may have missed. We also have answers to questions we had last time we met, which could indicate what's going to happen over the next few updates, or even seasons. I'm ADAMARU, I have a creator code if you'd be so kind, and let's do this. The new update is centered around the Seven's resistance against the attacking forces of IO. The blue and red lines on the map have been adjusted slightly to tell us that the fight back is well and truly on, and two major events are happening. First, in-game right now, you can see the fight for the old volcano. IO and the Seven are scrapping in the streets over the Daily Bugle. This takes place over 3 rounds and ends with a boss fight. Each side uses rifts to bring in additional troops until either IO or the resistance win. And the cool thing we see is the emoting after a hard-fought victory. For science, I tried to fight for the IO, but it's not possible, you can't hurt them. We've got to stay with the resistance. And get used to this, because we're going to do it many times over the season. This process is going to take place at other POIs, as we take them out of the Imagined Order's hands. The progress of the fight back is already visible on the map. In the north, look to the horizon and you should see a plume of smoke. Get close enough and you'll see an IO tower, now reduced to nothing. This spot is important as it's the location of Sloane's first drill, which appeared back in December. This is the first point IO reached this side of the island, and now it's been taken back by the resistance. For me, the biggest thing in today's update is the full return of these guys. The rock family. One of the things noticed in the first week was over in the desert. Strange rock formations were growing underfoot. It didn't take the community long to glitch under the island to reveal the return of the rock family. Chapter 1's love story. In fact, story time. Picture the time. It was season 7 of chapter 1. The snow biome had just arrived and the volcano was about to hit the island. Over 3 years ago, 2 rock formations appeared and looked at one another from afar. Slowly over the next 3 seasons, they actually managed to get to each other, painstakingly slowly walking together each update until the moment they met. And not even molten lava could keep these 2 apart. They were named Sharon Stone and Rock the Dwayne Johnson, which is strange to think about now. By season 9, they had created their own farmstead and lived happily with a child. We named him Kid Rock. Life was perfect. One day, Dad Sprog went for a walk and decided to pick a flower. Disaster struck when he fell from the edge and only clinged on by his fingertips. All this while his parents watched on in fear. Luckily, a stone dog, aka a Rockviler, thank you, was walking by merrily, urinating on trees like we all do. He spotted the kid and somehow saved him. This completed the family. We couldn't wait to see what happened next, and a black hole happened, so we had to wait. And only 2 weeks ago, the Stone family was spotted once again. Today, the family have clambered free, ready to restart their life. Mother and son are embracing, and Dad is trying to pull the dog out of the sand. I can't believe how invested we are in static rock characters. Fortnite does funny things to us. Let me know your guesses and what they will do next. I have a feeling this could go on for seasons. Last week we started a new series called Weird Easter Eggs I Don't Understand Yet. And without a doubt, you guys knew exactly where that Easter egg was from. For those that didn't know, this little car crash Easter egg is indeed in honor of the misadventures of Rust9k and his teammate, who decided to use a rift in their whip, only to put themselves 6 feet under the map. Rest in peace. The second grave site, which is quite near to the Stone family right now, is to honor Jack Graz and his squad, who used the old tire glitch to yeet themselves over a huge portion of the island. But it didn't go too well for Jack, who landed right here before his demise. Both grave locations remain in the game this week, and there's a new Easter egg for you to try and help me out with. Just outside Coney, there are 2 vehicles completely destroyed as if they've crashed into one another. This could be just window dressing for the impending fight at this location, or it could be another player salute. Do you know the importance of these 2 cars? If you do, please let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to spread the word next time. Another update we need to recover is hidden in a bush near this gas station. Does this thing ring any bells? Again, this could be nothing at all, or it could be the subtle return of the bear in a chair from chapter 2. Back then, a bear sat in a chair for seasons, and then suddenly a strange phenomenon happened. That bear and that chair somehow shrank each update. Week after week, the chair became smaller, and #tinychair became a thing. It was incredibly tiny by the end of the chapter. Is this the same bear on a chair? I'll be sure to check on this each week and let you know. And here's another strange update which completely baffles me. At the start of the season, the impossible rock sat proudly and suddenly a container was added to it. Many people told me to keep an eye on this and I was like, yeah, okay buddy. Well, they were right. This week that rock formation has yet another haulage container on it. Is this important? Probably not. Could this grow into an obscene work of art? Hopefully yes. The rock below is indestructible, so this may be a way for Epic to overload it and bring it down in a future update. And speaking of future updates, take a look in the snow right now and you'll see the return of the hibernating Clombo piles. We thought they were all gone, but it looks like Clombos are coming back very soon, so expect more Clombo clickbait from your favourite YouTube cringe creators. It's gonna be good. Without a doubt, one of the coolest details, to me at least, since the season started, are the locations of the food supplying NPCs like Guaco, Tomato Head and Peely. They've all been recruited by the Resistance and stay behind enemy lines, some hiding and some living quite normally. What's great is the rooms that they stay in. Even though they are far from home, their room fits them. For example, Mancake has moved away from the Butter Barn and set up home at Rocky Reels. He has comms equipment and tech from the Seven to confirm he is part of the Resistance, but look at the room too. He's brought with him his favourite piano, and there's a lantern and other things which represent the Butter Barn. Io's occupation of Coney and the ice cream parlour has led to that attendant living above a bookshop, and once again he's surrounded by the things he loves. Ice cream. Peely's new home in the Daily Bugle POI is decorated just like only he could ever want it to be, and all the other ones too. The attention to detail is wonderful, and their time is coming. The Fortnite dev who did this could have put these characters anywhere they wanted, but they didn't. They thought about where they were going to stay and what it would look like, and I think that deserves our respect. I was expecting Io's fortification of some POIs to grow this week, but it seems like they're the same as last update, sadly. For example, the Io over at Tilted Towers were planning to put up a new Imagined Order banner. The little forklift trucks were ready to go, and they're still in the same place this week. RIP. This week we did see the reveal of the bonus reward skins for people who have the battle pass, and oh my god, I like these so much, so it looks like I'm grinding to level 200 again. Okay, I've started waffling, which means time to end the video. I think that's everything of note this week. Please let me know on Twitter if I missed anything. Here's a list of code ADAMARU legends who were kind enough to use my code and let me call what I do a job. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm Adam, you're awesome. I'll see you next time.